what? That outfit ishavaliwa ama iko chafu, iko kwa laundry basket na hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. So please, on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me boundaries. Really. Hi guys. Oh. Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching this video from. It's your girl Kristen, and as you see, today we're talking about boundaries. Boundaries. These are healthy back-offs. Back off. Hey, wait. Yeah, those type of things. So a boundary is a healthy space or a line between you and another person. Mark the door. So what's a boundary basically? A boundary is a healthy space or line between you and other people. We often we oftenly interact with people differently. We interact with different people each and every day, and without these boundaries, I don't know how we will do it. Like in the workplace, home place, with family, with friends, in relationships. So basically, today we're just talking about boundaries, healthy boundaries in relationship, workplaces, different type of things, places, and So we have 5 types of boundaries. We have the emotional boundary, we have time boundary, time/energy boundary, we have a physical boundary, we have material boundary, and we have mental boundary. So in each of these boundaries, we're going to be like explaining them. Like physical boundary, this is how you relate, like how I relate with some comments about myself, about like certain things. You get anything physical, like you cannot just come like physical. Okay, how do I explain it? Touch, PDA, unwanted comments, or sexuality, appearance. You see, like belittling me because maybe I'm skinny, I'm a body shaming me because, as in, I don't meet your expectation. That's a clear boundary for me when it comes to any type of person I'm dealing with. Like physical boundary, for me, it applies to all people. Mental boundary is freedom to air your thoughts. Like I do not have to feel like nikiwa hapa siwezi sema kile mimi na feel. Like I always have to humble myself to what you say. So to me, boundaries are very significant, very, very important when it comes to me, because I tend to want to be heard. Yes, please hear me as I hear you. Please listen to my advice as I listen to yours. Please, just let me in the way I let you in. So freedom to have your thoughts, beliefs, values, and opinion. Like I believe to each and everyone, hakuna mtu anapaswa kufinyiliwa. The same way the person A and B is telling you to be a certain way is the same way him or she should also be a certain way. Yeah, so emotional boundaries, these are boundaries when it comes to inappropriate topics, dismissing emotions, or dumping emotions. So many people are good at dumping emotions just because A and B didn't go the way you planned. Instead of fixing it with the person A and B, you go to C and D, and now C and D has to take your BS for you. That is not healthy. By the way, it's not healthy at all. You should be able to tell the person throwing ish on you that they should be able to resolve their own boundaries, their own issues with person A and B, and not bringing them to you. See, so there needs to be a clear line, so that this person doesn't feel the need to come mwaga everything on you. Yeah. So material boundary. Material boundary. I am saying like this kwa sababu mimi tuonge tu kweli, when you have a baby sister, you don't have boundaries when it comes to material things, because one thing, you want your clothes, you had planned to wear a certain outfit a certain day, but guess what, that outfit ishavaliwa ama iko chafu, iko kwa laundry basket na hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. So please, material boundary. I don't know what we will do, because to some extent it turns out that it's wrong to be it's wrong to be the elder one or something. I don't know. But anyway, clearly it doesn't work for me when I'm around my sister, but I'm those people who really don't like vitu zangu zikichukuliwa ovyo ovyo, zikichukuliwa zikitumiwa. Kindly just ask to use my stuff. Like, you see the way we used to be like in high school, ama you're sharing a house with somebody, and then somebody just feels the need, kama mafuta iko hapo anakuta anachukua, kama ni perfume anajispray. Please don't try us. We're good people, but don't try us. So please, let us learn to respect other people's property. So yeah, and another example could be, next one, time boundary. I feel at this one, and I also have so many people who feel me at this time, at this one, because me, let me just be plain out with you guys, I'm either too early or too late. I've never been on time. You know, I'm on time. And I don't know how it happens. It's either I'm too early, and when I get too early, I'll get upset when you don't show up at the specific time we've said. Now I can't go too late. I just appear. So there's some people who really find it as a pet peeve boundary when it comes to lateness. Like, value my time. Tukisema tupatane hapo 10, just show up at 10. Tafadhali. Because one thing, by the I'm usually way too early, like 2-3 times. Notice when mtu wako delay, now I'll be way too late. Now mimi mtaniambia. Okay. Yeah. Time boundary. Also on time, energy boundary. There's just some people who don't love contact. Like, we don't know each other like that. Abu, relax. Please. Contacts, favors. Can I ask you a favor? Favor. We don't know each other like that, bana. Sima, relax. Oh yeah, let's continue. So those are the 5 types of boundaries. I'm going to outline some of the boundaries. Healthy boundaries in relationships and healthy boundaries in friendships. So first, let's start with relationship. Number 1, say no. Be ready to say no. Being free to say no. Be strong, because I know most of the time when you're in a relationship, you just don't have that ability. Ama saa zingine when you say no to your partner, unabaki ukisikia kama kuna you've wronged the person or something. But you should be able like to say no and stand with your no. One thing about relationship is most of the time mtu anaingianga kwa relationship akijua kuna boundary of a certain thing, and this one you will let your partner know, as in, I don't like this and this when this and this is done to me. I don't like when this and this is done to me. But some of the boundaries you come to know in the process, because for example, my friend and I was talking a while back. Kitambo, for her, a guy having a female best friend was not a problem, but right now it is a total boundary. Like, she feels like she's supposed to she feels like she should be the only friend to the man, the only lover to the man. Like, you get the flow. Mbona anahitaji female bestie wa nini? Siamfanye bestie, you see. So hiyo ni kitu ilikuja kwa pet peeve, ilikuja kwa boundary way later. And one thing nakani kisema pet peeve na boundary, I think ni ati boundary ikirukwa, now it becomes a pet peeve. You get, like, to me, that is how I relate. So be able to say no and stick to your no. Kama ni no, please don't settle your no just because of the other person. Yep. So boundary number 2, refusing to take the blame. As in, I'll give you the instance. There's this type of people who are so used to, like, ukimpata kwa shida, they won't take the blame. Now they want to guilt trip you. They want to fanya ati they didn't. Now they want to play the pity party. Let me put it like that. They don't want to take the blame. So it's up to you to just stand and tell this person that, yes, najua nimekosea. Najua unasema hivi na hivi, and maybe to you it makes sense, but to me, I've refused to take the blame. Like, it's kama ni wewe umenikosea, just accept, manze. Ni wewe umenikosea. Tell me sorry. Let's work things out. Let's continue. And yeah, it's part of life. Yep. So yeah. Boundary number 3, asking for space and stroke. I'll just say stroke because it makes a lot of sense. And asking for space, stroke, respecting someone's space. Like, most of the time you're facing and something that you really don't want, like unashindwa kushare with your partner, so you ask your partner to give you time. Okay, my God, Sophie, get out of there, Sophie. So you've specifically asked somebody to give you time, like space to do. Ama, for example, umemwambia you're going through A and B, but first of all, you need to be given time to yourself to recuperate, because I know so many people who do well with just being let alone when they're facing something, to swallow the L, and then they'll come back, like they will rude to people. But now you ask this somebody to give you space, it's the hard time this person feels like she should be all over your space. Hey man, I know it's a bit hard, but let's learn to respect, like, boundaries around. Mseki kwambia umpe space for a certain time, mpatie space, let him be okay. So this one has just decided to climb. Hi baby, hi. Okay, let me go back to work. Bye. So so you should be able to ask for space, and you should be able to give somebody that space, as in respect to that space. Boundary, last but not least, choosing to be vulnerable. Vulnerability should not be forced. Like, in a relationship, don't force me to be vulnerable. Don't force me to tell you what I am going through, and I don't want to tell you at the moment. If I tell you give me time, and you should be able to, like, back off and just give me time to deal with my own issues first. I'll tell you eventually, but don't force vulnerability out of me. That is what I can say. Personal favorite, and something that I feel like so many people need to adhere to. Dictating my feelings. Hey, that's a boundary. That's a very big boundary. I hate it when people tell me how I should deal with a failure, a loss, losing somebody. Then you need to deal with it 5 minutes, go back to normal. Nigga. No. But then I think it's a deal breaker for me. A boundary is almost a deal breaker, and for me, that, don't tell me how to handle my emotions, and don't tell me, yes, be there for me, and tell me what's more, like, feel the feelings with me, but don't dismiss my feelings. That's a very major boundary when it comes to me. So please respect people's space, respect people's time. Yeah, and life continues. So boundaries when it comes to friends. So those are some of the boundaries when it comes to relationship. Now let's do friendship. Friendship boundaries. Number 1, support me, support my work, support what I do, but don't take advantage of me. I'll explain that. So many friends, and I have really, really, really gone through this. So many friends don't know where to draw the line. Like, you have a new business, they want to be part of your business, they want to be your clientele, but now you feel like, since you're my friend, I should sell you the item way lower than I am selling others. Ama you feel the need to stay with my money way longer than it doesn't work like that way, guys. Umenipigia, umeniambia uko na shida, nimekusaidia, tafadhali rudisha pesa yangu vile nilikupa. Tafadhali, please, let's just not be those type of people. That is a boundary by itself. Alafu number 2, those friends that just call you when they need money. That tells me a lot about what kind of person you are. Yes, I don't sijakata, I'm a friend, you should call me ukiwa na shida and I might help, but that cannot be the only conversation we have, and you na una expect me come through for you. Bwana, wacha tu kutumiana tafadhali. Hata kama we are friends, yati imeandikwa pale ni lazima we be friends. Sawa? Yes. Please. Then number 3, time. Please respect my time. If we say we are meeting this time and this time, please respect my time, because most of the time, some of us tumepanga, like this time and this time I'm going to do this and this and this, I'm going to do this and this. You get, when you don't show up on time, ama when you get late, you delay other plans for me, you delay other, it makes sense? Yes, please. So yeah, and then one last one, friendship. How do we affect each other's lives? And I think, come to think of it, this has really helped me shape my friendships, and I think that's why I have my friends are little, as in I have very few friends, because I should be able to impact your life as you impact mine. What value am I bringing to your life, and what value are you bringing to mine? People might call me selfish, but one thing, I don't entertain friendships that don't draw me. You see, like, it's a boundary. What are you bringing to the table? You get? So if we are adding value to each other's lives, yes, well and good. And I think that's why some of my friends, to my grow sana now, I've had friendships for 7 years, now 10 years. You see, because there are so many reasons why certain people you're able to grow with them, and certain people inaishia tu katikati, like 1 month, 1 year, and you guys are just done with each other. So please, tuacha kutumiana, and please, let's respect each other's boundaries. Like, when it comes to time, show up on time. When it comes to physical, don't go slut-shaming people because one is too big or too small. Because nowadays, I don't know why you people feel the need of telling us we are skinny. You think we don't know our bodies? Keep your comments to yourself. Be good, be just, be kind. And me, siko baya, but I have a very bad notion to people who go around slut-shaming people. That is not good. Be good friends. And last but not least, this is just a random one that I really love. You see those people who are usually so ready to say something negative about another person? That is a boundary when it comes to me. And that is why you'll find most of the time, such people, not in my circle, not way around me. So be careful. Set boundaries in your friendships, set boundaries in your workplace, set boundaries in your relationship, and manze, love you more. At the end of the day, it's you that matters. It's you that, I don't know, it's you. There's no other. You take care of you, love you. Yeah, control what you allow into your life. Yeah, and life would be better. So bye guys, that's all from me today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye.